Hello coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. This video we're going to be talking about one of the rare elusive Buffalo nickel era coins known as the three-legged Buffalo nickel. Now this is present on the 1937 Denver Mint Buffalo nickel. Unfortunately, I don't have any 37 Denver Mints here in front of me, but I do have a couple of other coins that I can use to illustrate what the 1937 Denver Mint three-legged Buffalo nickel looks like. We're also going to describe the error. We're going to talk about some current auction results. Just recently in March 2018, a Mint State 63 graded coin sold for $3,360. Now that's just a MS63. Also in March at the same auction, a AU58 sold for $1,560. So that's just a about uncirculated or almost uncirculated 58, meaning that it wasn't even in uncirculated condition. That's selling for thousands of dollars. So these coins are pretty valuable in any grade. We're also going to talk about some of the highest graded ones that PCGS has graded. PCGS has graded 9 in total that are Mint State 66 and has a price guide of $62,500. So as you can see, those coins are quite valuable and quite rare. The better the grade they are, the more they're going to be worth, just like every other coin. Now, grading the Buffalo nickels is kind of important step to know when looking at your Buffalo nickel, regardless of if you have the three-legged error coin or not. Generally, you'll see coins in good, fine, extremely fine, and uncirculated condition. I would say the coins I've got right here, these two are probably in good condition. This one right here might be in fine condition. But here's a little bit about what the uncirculated condition will look like. Then, as you can imagine, the grades kind of go down from there. So for uncirculated, it's obviously been never circulated, so it's got all of its original mint luster to it. Now, you can tell the luster of a coin by kind of tilting it and kind of seeing how the light catches it and shines against it. That's a good way to see kind of if it still has a lot of luster to the coin. As you can see, these coins right here, they're going to have no luster. I am handling these with my fingers. If you've got a great coin in front of you, you might want to be wearing the white gloves that you see some other people wear. If you don't have those available, just handling it by the rims is a good idea and not touching the center. All right, so we can see that these don't have any original luster from the mint, so definitely not uncirculated. For uncirculated coins, you're going to want to see the high points of the coin. You're going to want to see that those points, even those points, still have the original luster. So on the obverse of the coin, that's going to generally be the hair and the cheekbone and the forehead and the date. Now the date is very common that these get worn off. So as you can see, this one right here has gotten worn off. There are some different acids that you can apply to kind of reveal the date. I haven't done that, haven't experimented with that, but you can see other people on YouTube giving that a go. Now on the reverse of the coin, for your uncirculated coin, the high points are going to be the hip of the buffalo right here, as well as the top of the buffalo head right here. Now, as you can see, in mine, these are worn out, so that's why they'd probably be in the good or fine condition. What can separate it from good and fine is some of the details. So a fine or extremely fine, you'll see a little bit of worn out in the hair details right here, but you'll still see the details up top. So that will have worn out, but you'll still see the details up there. So these fall in the kind of the lower circulated grades. Now let's talk about the error coin that you guys clicked on this video. Now that we established kind of how to grade your coin, let's look for the elusive three-legged Buffalo nickel. So the story behind the three-legged Buffalo nickel, what happened is that when the mint produces these coins, they have a little planchet, the planchet, which is the kind of the unused part of the metal, just pure metal with no design at all, slides in between the obverse and the reverse die, and then it slams down, both dies slam down into that. Now what happened by accident was that a Mint employee by the name of Mr. Young was under pressure to produce a lot of coins. Somehow the coin feeder, which sends the blank planchettes into the coin press, became struck and failed to feed any blank planchettes into the press. Sorry, kind of a tongue twister there. So as a result, the two die smashed into each other because there was no coin planchet in there. So then that caused the dies to kind of be worn out, and the reverse die was kind of like broken a little bit. So what the Mint employee did, Mr. Young, after the die clash happened, was he polished up the reverse Mint, and he actually polished away the extra leg, the first leg that you're supposed to see here. So that's how it became three legs for the three-legged buffalo nickel. Now what you'll see in your coin, if you have that 1937 Denver Mint, you'll see it's got this leg right here, this leg, except this one will just be all polished away. Now, they actually polished away the die, so that's why there are so many produced. It's not like one particular coin got damaged. It was the die itself which was being used to produce these coins. Now today, the three-legged buffalo coin, is extremely well recognized variety by collectors and many non-collectors. Since this variety commands a strong premium, many counterfeiters have tried to alter the third leg of the bison on a regular 1937 Denver Mint nickel to give it the appearance of a genuine, quite expensive three-legged buffalo nickel. So we were talking about that earlier in one of my previous videos about the 1916 Denver Mint mercury diamond, which there are only 264,000 of those produced, but there are about 22 million produced at the Philadelphia Mint. So what counterfeiters tried to do with that one was they tried to add the D Mint mark to a Philadelphia Mint dime. However, when those coins go to get graded, if you kind of warn away or try to counterfeit one of these coins by taking away that third leg right there, PCGS would notice that would get detected, I think, rather easily by them. Some of the characteristics which PCGS graders look for in a genuine 1937 Denver Mint three-legged buffalo nickel are one of the rear legs of the bison, the rear legs of the bison. An authentic three-legged buffalo nickel will have the rear leg displaying very weak details. The model E pluribus unum is further away from the bison as opposed to a regular 1937 Denver Mint buffalo nickel where the letters E and U of E pluribus unum touch the bison's back. So we can see on mine, the P and the U happen to be touching the buffalo's back. So we can tell this definitely isn't one of the three-legged buffalo errors. It's also not dated 1937 Denver Mint. So let's get into some of these prices. Now, PCGS has not graded a Mint State 67. However, NGC has graded some Mint State 67s, and those have sold at auction for $85,000, $97,000, and $81,000. PCGS has graded some 66s and lower. They've got a PCGS graded population for a Mint State 66 of 9 with a price guide of $62,000. Now, the prices of these are valuable even at the lower grades. For example, PCGS has a price guide for a MS45, which is a very, very low grade. They've got a price guide of $750, and they've actually graded over 1,000 of those coins. So I usually look to see kind of what are some of the more common amounts would have higher populations, because then that kind of indicates that we can actually find those. There are also a couple of these coins that are at auction right now, if you're interested in checking those out. If you go on the PCGS website and you look at these coins, then you go to for sale now at there's some for sale at Collector's Corner, as well as there's current auctions as well. So Collector's Corner, I guess, is a fixed price. Current auctions are auctions, so they have, price goes up and down, people bid on them. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you were able to better identify the three-legged 1937 Denver Mint Buffalo Nickel now, and you got a little bit of kind of a little bit of a tutorial on how to grade buffalo nickels in general at the beginning of this video. All right, everyone, hopefully you enjoyed. Best of luck coin collecting. Please do like, comment, subscribe. As you guys know, I greatly appreciate that. And take care and have a great day. Enjoy.